Local to Global India presents the story of the Red Fairy. I could not believe my eyes when I saw her for the first time. This is incredible. Such a tiny car. Yes, it can seat 4 passengers. I thought I was sitting on a wall with my little sister Nita, counting cars. I love cars. I dream of them. Bright yellow, her headlights blinked. She looked like a red fairy. Questions whirled in my mind. I biked to the main gate. I asked the security guard if he knew anything about this sparkling little red car. He laughed and said, "You like that car? That car and its owner have recently moved here. They live in house number 112. Thank you, I said, and biked home again. That evening, I went to house number 112. There I saw a red fairy behind the gate. There was a cable attached to her left. Ooh! Red fairy moved with electricity, not gas. The next day, I saw Red Fairy whizzing by. I ran behind her and raised my hand to stop her. She stopped. Sitting inside was a white-haired lady who smiled at me. She looked like my grandma. I gently patted Red Fairy and told Grandma, I am a car expert, but I have never seen a car like this. I really like her. Can I call her Red Fairy? You have given this little one a wonderful name, said Grandpa. Grandma offered to take me for a drive. I was so excited. I ran home and asked my mom for permission to go with Grandma. Then I jumped into Red Fairy's lap for a ride. Ooh. As we zoomed down the roads, I could hear no roar, only a purr. I asked Grandma why the car was so quiet. She said Red Fairy makes no noise and emits no smoke. Red Fairy zipped between cars at a red light. An auto rickshaw driver was curious about Red Fairy and asked questions about her. The light turned green and we drove on. Soon we were at India Gate. Grandma bought ice cream for us. Everything was grey. Grandma said it was the smoke that made things grey. I told her that my dad said that the air in Delhi was very polluted. The smoke that comes out of cars adds to this pollution, which is why my mother doesn't like my interest in cars. Suddenly I felt that Red Fairy was whispering to me, I do not pollute the air like other cars do. Also, I take very little space and to move around and park. I was now convinced that Red Fairy was magical. No smoke, no sound, no gas. And she was talking to me. Cars that use alternative energy can reduce air pollution. Who knows? You could become a scientist and invent cars that cause no pollution at all, said Grandma. I decided that I would invent a new car and call it Rainbow Fairy.